Sakura is not useless, bro. And I'm tired of people saying that. She's not.
How many people say that?
Everybody. Sure. And I'm sick of it. She's not useless, okay?
Like on Team 7 or just in general?
Okay. Early Sakura?
Yeah.
1,000%. She's a bum. She's just there. But
what did early Sakura even do?
Nothing. Early Sakura, yes. She did nothing.
Did she win a fight?
No.
She was just a brain. Right? She was kind of smart.
The biggest thing she did was when I forgot who it was, the girl had her by the hair from the sound.
From the
and
sound.
she cut her hair off.
Yeah. Instead of stabbing the girl.
Yeah.
And like her leg, her stomach, her neck.
Yeah.
She was just like,
to
prove that I'm the same as Naruto and Sasuke, who've literally put their bodies on the line every single time to save my life. This is my ninja way. And then compared it to when Naruto like literally stabbed his own leg to get the poison out, and then held his hand up and be like, I swear I'll never freeze up again.
Rough start, but listen. Okay, that was
part
bad.
1 Sakura is useless.
Yeah, part 1 Sakura is
She didn't
useless.
do anything except answer almost every question correctly on the Chunin exam.
She
test.
was always a high level intellect. Okay,
yeah.
But grand scheme, Sakura as a whole isn't useless.
No, well, she got trained by one of the legendary Sani.
That's what I'm saying. So here's my points.
Mm-hmm.
Look at who we're comparing her to. Look at who she's in Team 7 with.
Yes, the demigods.
Naruto and Sasuke. Probably the 2 strongest. Well, now it's his show, so Naruto is the strongest in the verse.
Yes, at that point,
as far as grand scheme. Sasuke, top 5.
Sasuke's
top 3,
by the
top
time
5 all time.
By the time Itachi dies and Madara's dead, he's top 2 in the verse.
Well, I'm saying just like out of everybody.
At all
just
time?
in the verse
Then
generally.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like top 5 around there. Like she's compared against that's like putting Reggie Miller against Jordan and Bron. Like Reggie's pretty good,
but he's not. He's
not them, but he's pretty good.
I'll say this, right? Sakura's at least in top 15.
I got her top 8 to 10. In the all time, no. I'm saying in the class, in the Leaf, this is very specific.
Yeah.
She's top 8 to 10
Yep.
in the Leaf class she came up in.
Oh, no. If the Leaf class she came up in, she's number 3. Maybe 4, depending. So it goes Naruto, Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
It's between her and possibly Tenten, and this is why. No, this is why.
Rick,
This is legitimately why.
Well, you got Tenten at 4?
Watch. Let me explain why.
Okay.
Tenten in Shippuden, because this is where we're getting off of Shippuden.
Yeah.
She had 2 weapons from the Sage of Six Paths.
She did.
The gourd that literally trapped people if they said like their most known thing they've ever said in their life.
Mm-hmm.
And it knew it based on their soul. So it wasn't like they could trick it. The only person who could trick it was a dude who said 2 things almost equally. So like as he was about to get trapped in the gourd, he would say the other thing, and then that would become his most said thing he's ever said.
And he just would never get
He would just swap between the 2.
Yeah.
And she got those from Ginkaku and Kinkaku, the Gold and Silver brothers, who had the 9 tails in them. Right. And the fan, too. The fan, it was like a giant fan. You could swipe in it.
But does that make her...
Say it out loud.
That puts her in top 5?
A unbreakable, unbeatable seal that works. Like, if she never tells anybody how it works, they're cooked.
Okay. That's fine. I always look at Tenten as support. So it's tough for me to... That's valid, though. I'm not dismissing what you're saying. But, like... those weapons are, like, just, like, high-level support. To me, like, that's just support.
If Naruto says Dote Bio, or believe it, if you watch the dub, he's cooked.
And as we see in Boruto, spoilers, he can't get trapped. It's a different way, but he can't get trapped.
He can't get sealed. So I feel like that puts her, like, up there. That's up there, and if we're talking about their class, because if we're talking about
this is how I had
it's
it.
Different.
I had Naruto, Sasuke, Lee, Neji.
Yeah, Lee's cooked. by Tenten with the weapons.
He loves her. He gonna fall just after the show.
Well, they're not together canonically as of right now.
Then I had Shikamaru, Choji, and Shino. And then Sakura. I had them over.
No, Sakura's ahead of majority of that list. Sakura isn't ahead of...
Is she over Shikamaru?
In terms of, like, what she can do, because her healing...
She is an intellect, too. Like,
she's healing...
not as smart as Shikamaru, but she's up there.
Her healing and super strength puts her up there. Like, because especially, she gets, like, close to Tsunade level.
That's what I was going to say. Like,
she's
literally the Tsunade of her generation, and we're calling her a useless bum. No, I think people just don't like women, and that's what it is.
That might be true.
She's one of the greatest medical ninja in the history of the Leaf.
Yeah.
She's the Tsunade of her generation. She's one of the physically strongest people in the verse.
Because of chakra, correct.
Fair, but still. Mm-hmm. She's part of Team 7, which is literally the Sanin of this generation. Yeah. Come on, man. And I don't think, again, early Sakura was a bum, but I feel like people just give her a hard time because she a dumbass bitch. I think that's what cooks her, because she was following and harping over Sasuke, and all he did was BM
her. And it didn't help.
And then disrespected Naruto for years.
Yeah, well, it didn't help that she told Naruto, she loved him just to get him
to save or to go after Sasuke.
Well, to distract him while she went after Sasuke to kill him, so Naruto doesn't have to, I guess, keep his promise to her to bring him back to the village.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
I remember Kakashi and my boy. They was like
Yamato. Yeah.
Yamato. They was like, man.
Yeah, no. Yamato was tight. He was like what is she talking about? What are you lying about, you stupid bitch?
Yeah, like she literally gets a bad rap for being a dumbass bitch in life, but like in the field and like with book work, like she's smart as hell.
She beat an Akatsuki member, so that puts her up there on the list. She beat
You talking about Sasori?
Yeah.
Well,
that's Akatsuki.
The old lady.
No,
They worked together.
Old Lady Chiyo needed Sakura to be there, and Sakura needed Old Lady Chiyo.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm not going. She helped beat an Akatsuki member.
No, she got puppet controls for a little bit because she couldn't move because of the poison.
Right.
So that's not her fault.
Okay.
And then she ended up healing that poison out of herself anyway.
She did.
Yeah, and then Lady Chiyo, she ended up giving her life for Gaara, so like Sakura got all the credit.
Yeah, because she was dead.
You can't give it to a dead woman.
But
you're going to write it on the tombstone?
We seen it.
Nobody else did.
In the verse, nobody seen it. Yeah, in the verse, nobody seen it.
She just got a check mark next to her.
And everybody else's mind, like, damn,
she up there. Yeah. Who else? I feel like she got a couple dubs in Shippuden.
I was just going to go on how crazy. She was the first ninja to use her own chakra to heal Naruto and keep herself alive at the same time. Like, she was siphoning chakra.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. That's not bum work.
She did keep both Sasuke and Naruto alive long enough for the Sage of Sixth Path to talk to them in the afterlife and be like,
3 days. She kept them alive for 3 days, siphoning her own chakra in and out of herself.
It wasn't 3 days.
It was. It was well, the Naruto shit was. The whole, with the Sage of Sixth Path, it wasn't. But when she was healing Naruto, she healed Naruto for 3 days to keep him alive.
When was this?
It was during the war, I think.
The war was 3 days.
Oh. I could be wrong. But
she did that when the Nine-Tails got snatched out of his body. She did that, but the war itself was only 3 days time. And it ended on Naruto's birthday.
Hold on. All right, so we fact checked. I was wrong. Technically, it wasn't during the war. It was during the last. She healed him for 3 days.
For 3 days straight.
Yeah.
In the last, In the last, everybody is up there in terms of their abilities.
That's fair. I'm just talking. People still to this day call her a bum.
No, she's not.
I'm saying she's not.
She's a bum in Team 7, which is not hard to be because her other two team members are literally demigods reincarnated.
That's what I'm saying. Like, again, who are we comparing her to? And honestly, if their class wouldn't have got nerfed as bad as they did,
by the end,
they would be one of the greatest classes in the history of the League. They are, but I feel like they nerfed the fuck out of They did Neji crazy.
They did Neji.
They nerfed Lee crazy. And then the rest of them. Ino, yeah.
Ino got shine.
Yeah,
she got shine during the war.
Because she's situationally nice. Like, if she catch you, you're done.
You're done.
You're done. It's over.
Yeah,
and then, like you said, 1010, I was disrespecting 1010. She does have some tools to use.
She has 2 literal weapons from the Sage of Six Paths. That's up there.
Cool.
Wait, hold on. No. I'm gonna just try to put this in perspective. No, it's fine. If you're not gonna take it, I'm gonna at least explain it to them.
Okay.
Imagine someone came up to you with the nails that stabbed Jesus into the cross, and they had supernatural properties with them. You don't think having those in your possession, already being a weapons expert, that wouldn't put you at some type of upper echelon?
That's IRL. That would be nuts. You're the number one nigga.
But
in this world, she support, bro.
In a world where Bijus exist, in the world where the Ten Tails exist, in the world where the Shinigami is a literal thing that you can summon if you have the right ninja technique, where you could teleport through time and space, she has 2 weapons by someone who is legitimately the god of shinobi, to the point where even people who can breathe fire and walk on water didn't think that nigga was real.
Listen. What you're saying is stuff that she has in her possession.
Yes.
Right?
That she can actively use.
That's
she
fair.
used both.
What if a nigga takes them? then she's back to just being 1010. So that's why I'm like you can't take. Well, I guess you could take Naruto's power technically, like if you absorb it or something.
Yeah.
You can't take Naruto's ability, like he's Naruto. You see what I'm saying? You can't take Sasuke's ability.
You could seal him up.
You could. Rick, I can't give her the edge off of like
seal
using tools, bro.
She's using tools.
They got tools.
She's using tools made by the same dude who birthed the literal soul of Naruto and Sasuke millions upon however long ninja time is, years or whatever ago. Then became.
I'm not saying like, it doesn't mean
millions is. I'm being facetious.
I'm not saying it doesn't mean anything. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying I'm not putting her like top 5 off of that.
It's crazy. To me.
She's not top 5 off.
Crazy
of that.
to me.
If I'm wrong, cook me
top
in the comments.
Top 5 in her class. I'm not saying in general.
Even in her class, bro. She's not top 5.
Because we've never seen Lee go 8 gates, so we can't give him that.
He can, though.
But we've never seen it, though. We never seen it.
Running back.
We never seen it. We never seen him go 8 gates, so we can't count it.
Nah, Rick right, because he making up words. Hey, my bad.
And even if he does, guess what? You know what he going to say when he goes 8 gates?
What?
This is my springtime of youth. Sealed.
He don't say that. He do say it a lot.
I was about to say, lie to me right now. Him and Guy Sensei, sealed.
Listen. Lee is the guy of this, whether they nerfed him or not. Lee is Guy right now.
We've never seen him go 8 gates. We can't put that on his.
Though.
We can't put it on his jacket.
Rick, don't do this. Just because they nerfed, don't do
and
this.
And his 8 gates might not be. Guy's 8 gates was the best because Guy was him. We don't know.
Lee's him too. They just nerfed him.
No, but think about it like this. Guy's dad went 8 gates. He fought, I believe, all 7 of the ninja swordsmen of the mist.
Yeah.
He killed 2 of them.
He did, yeah.
Guy was able to go 8 gates
and beat Madara
and fight Madara Uchiha, the strongest. Well, he only survived thanks to Naruto.
And then Madara was
deemed him the strongest ever in taijutsu. Those are 2 different levels of 8 gates.
But Guy taught Lee, bro. I'm not saying he's gonna be the same as Guy, but he's probably gonna be 2 or 3.
He might be the trashiest out of all of them.
Rick, Rick, I almost hit you. Don't disrespect
He might be the trashiest of all of them.
Listen, we both own this channel. I'm not going to let you disrespect Lee.
We really
don't do that, bro.
But we really don't know his level of, like, accomplishment.
Rick. It's because they hold him.
I understand.
In Naruto, I think we seen him once, bro. We don't even see Metal.
No, we seen Metal
once or twice.
We find out his anxiety is the same as getting drunk.
Yeah, that's a crazy. Like being scared make you go crazy. That's kind of nuts.
You know, anxiety works like that. Whatever.
But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to say that I don't think Sakura is the most useless. But you had somebody.
I do agree that Sakura is not the most useless.
Yes, you had somebody that you thought was
and
more
I do
useless.
Have someone to put on the chop block.
Okay, talk to me. Who is
out of the Konoha 12,
mm-hmm.
I believe is what they're called. The most useless ninja is Kiba Inuzaka.
Rick, don't do that.
Kiba's
not. No. Don't do that.
Kiba is literally the most useless ninja we've ever seen come out of that god class. The class that literally had the duo savior of the ninja world, the greatest healer, the greatest technician.
The smartest motherfucker in the history of the verse.
A woman who possessed 2 weapons of the Sage of Six Class.
Because I'm talking shit about Tenten and compared to like other people.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's just, I'm saying in her class, no. But compared to like the average Joe around, that's 10 of the league.
You better watch them paper bombs. You done.
If motherfuckers see 10, they're like, whoa, hey.
Put the scroll down. I surrender. Put the scroll. Put the scroll down.
10, low-key, I wouldn't be shocked if 10 got a bounty on her head. She gotta have a bounty.
She was the first one to put a switch on the shuriken. For real, for real. She put a switch on the shuriken. You ain't never seen that before. You ever seen a switch on the shuriken? She had that scroll like... she literally had an assault rifle in that bitch.
She's an elite level weapon. Like, there's nobody better than her at weapon use.
100%.
Shikamaru,
greatest technician.
Ino, even though people talk shit about Ino too, she catch you.
The greatest communication.
You're done.
That. Her communication. She literally had everybody in the Great Ninja War talking to each other through her technique.
Come on, man.
Through Shikamaru connecting all of them with the shadows.
Neji and Hinata, Hinata again compared to everybody else ain't that crazy. Yeah. But you don't want to fight Hinata.
You don't want to fight.
You just
on the 1v1. And then her better cousin. You don't want that fight. You definitely don't want Rock Lee.
And don't hurt one of his friends or something.
Shino? I would kill myself if I got stuck. If let's say my platoon for some reason thought it was a good idea to deal with the Konoha 12. Yeah. If I got my 1v1 with Shino, the bug user, kunai instantly in my throat.
That's the only thing. I don't understand.
It's better than finding a poisonous spider that's sucking my chakra out, and I'm just like, why is my body
Shino just hit you with the swarm him, and then
you ever felt millions of bugs surround you and rip off your flesh piece by piece while siphoning chakra from your body?
And then he just hit you with the and then walk off.
No, he'd hit you with the. I thought he'd be stronger.
Oh no!
And it'd be like, I hope they remember my name now, because Naruto never remembers his name.
Oh,
which is crazy.
In the fucked up part, Shino's just a teacher now, which is so crazy.
Well, that's not bad.
It's not bad. Aruka Sensei is cool.
The GOAT. The great dolphin of the league.
I feel like...
Aruka was Anbu.
He was. Shino was too, wasn't he?
Not for a minute. Seen. You keep putting people at Anbu. Niggas was at...
Because I feel like the 12, I feel like they should have been involved in that. But they're not really stealth. But Shino should have been in the Anbu.
He wasn't in the Anbu. There's not a lot of Anbu niggas. They're cream of the crop. They're trash.
They were cream of the crop. That's why I don't get with the Naruto with the niggas that write Naruto. Yeah. Because you be like, nah, this person's crazy, but then you be like, but they hold.
Shino's brother was a root agent under Danzo because Danzo wanted to recruit Shino, and then his brother was like, "I'll do it."
He's like, "I didn't ask you, but
sure, come on."
I guess. Do you know how to? What do you know to use?
We do the same thing, sir.
Okay.
I guess.
All right.
Sure.
He got shades on.
No, he had on
his brother had shades.
Not shades, but they was little eyeglass joints. It wasn't as cool.
He got circle shades. That's what I want. The circle shades.
Can't have it all.
So look at who you comparing Kiba to, though.
Yeah.
The Konoha 12.
He's a part of it.
Yeah, he's in it. Like,
but he's the worst one. He might even be like average ninja level.
Rick, no, Rick, don't do that.
He might be average ninja level.
He's loyal.
Like a dog. Yep. Keep listing off his traits. He cleans up after himself when he uses the bathroom.
Yeah. Fang over Fang. That's cool.
And that's where I stopped right there. Kiba is a Fang over Fang merchant.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You know who says that? Merchants. And you can even call Naruto a merchant. Guess what? His variations. He has better variations. And this is where I have. Now I'm on the tirade. Now I'm about to cook Kiba because of you.
No, Rick.
No, you about to. No, ISO. I'm about to cook Kiba crazy. First of all, out of his jutsus, right? Fang over Fang, the classic.
A banger.
Another one of his jutsus is him and Akumaru basically transforming together to become a two-headed dog.
Hard.
And then doing super Fang over Fang.
Yeah.
And then his last one is a shadow clone and himself and Akumaru transforming into a three-headed wolf.
And doing ultimate Fang over Fang.
And doing wolf Fang over Fang. Right?
Yeah.
But, and all those they're not fine, but, you know, if I can't fault Naruto... If I can't fault Naruto for the Rasengan, Rasen Shuriken, and all the variations, no, Shadow Clone Jutsu is his own. I'm saying all the variations of Rasengan.
Well, I'm just saying what he does all the time.
Yeah, which is fair, right? If I can't fault him for those, I won't fault Kiba. This is where I fault Kiba. One of his jutsus is all fours jutsu. One of his jutsus is just going into all fours.
So he could get better footing so he could charge at you, bruh.
Don't call it a jutsu.
It is, because it's different.
That's like if I'm standing around and then I just crouch to hide and I'm like,
but he actively gets like stronger when he's in that position and faster. Don't do that. It is a jutsu.
I actively get stronger when I have a gun in my hand. Is that a gun jutsu?
We haven't seen it in the leaf yet, but if somebody pull out the blade,
the Ruger.
Imagine you're like. Yeah, what you got? That's a skit. We gotta do that. He like, yeah, what's up? He like, 9 jutsu. You got a 9 tails? I got a 9.
I got a 9. That's a shame. You know, he would actually. You put a gun in there, he'd be topping the verse, low key.
He got to be quick with the reload.
Yeah, 100%. He cannot miss.
He got to be a ninja himself.
Yeah.
So he could.
Yeah, load that bitch quick, yeah. Because if he fumbles that reload, he's done. He's cooked.
Yeah, he's going to be done.
But yeah, going into all fours being one of your techniques, miss me with that. Because I got a technique. Wait, watch this. Closing eye technique.
But if you
I'm still doing my jutsu.
But Rick,
I'm still doing it. All right, my jutsu's over. Oh, wait, sorry. Opening eye jutsu.
But Rick, if you get actively stronger when you close your eyes, like Daredevil.
I actively get stronger closing my hand into a fist.
No, that's not the same thing, bro. That's not the same thing.
So getting hit with an open hand versus a closed hand is not stronger?
It's different.
Why?
Because the slap championship niggas, they can knock
Kiba out.
Rick, don't do that, bro. Kiba's
Yep.
Joni Ninja.
He's a fang over Fang merchant.
Well, then he beat Sukan and Yukon, right?
No, Kankuro did. Saved his ass. And to make it even worse? To make it even worse, he tried to beat him. He did the two-headed wolf transformation.
Yeah, right.
They
and
beat his
Akamaru
ass.
was red.
Yeah, they beat his ass, went into his body, started beating his ass in his own body, and then took his jacket. And it was wearing his jacket when it was about to kill him. How you imagine you getting jumped and they pull the hoodie off of you and then put the hoodie on to whoop your ass.
Oh, this joint nice.
Yeah, give me that. Yeah, give me that. And then now they wearing your hoodie while they whooping your ass.
This hurts to say.
That's why he don't wear that jacket in Shippuden no more.
He don't.
That shit hurt his soul. He was like, yuck. Every time you look at it, he was like, Sakon.
This hurts to say.
Yep.
Because people have been cooking Kiba on the internet.
He deserves it.
He is the most useless.
He is 100. He's so bad that when
he wanted to be Hokage.
No, and I'm gonna get. He was so bad that Sasuke pulled up, told everybody, and this was when he was still a terrorist. He pulled up and told everybody he was gonna be Hokage, and Kiba chimed in. And he was like, "No, I'm gonna be Hokage," and they took Sasuke more serious than they took Kiba about being Hokage. They ignored him. They actively ignored him. And then he had a dream while he was trapped in the infinite Tsukuyomi that he was Hokage.
Kiba,
silly goose.
Kiba could be he could be a
what? He's a fang over fang merchant.
What's it? He could be a secret service for the.
I will say the only thing going for him is that he did get his drip back in Boruto. His character design is great in Boruto. It could have been real bad, but they made him cool. Give him a little chin strap.
And now he's just reduced to Uncle Kiba.
It's even worse because he's the type of uncle to lie on the block. So like he was telling telling Sakura and Boruto, I was in competition to become Hokage too.
At first, okay, wait. Initially, he was. Wait, no, Rick, don't do this.
Tell me his feet. Tell me one Kiba feet.
Wait, Rick, I'm saying.
Tell me one Kiba feet.
When the show first started, when Naruto first started, and Kiba was talking that shit, initially he was. But then Naruto, Sasuke, Rock Lee, Sakura, everybody else surpassed
So
him.
you were saying in part 1, Kiba had a chance to be Hokage.
No, I'm saying in part 1 of part 1.
Okay, yeah, first episode. Then you're saying in the first episode, Kiba had
first 5.
I'm about to say in the first episode, Kiba had as much chance of being Hokage as everybody else.
Early, yes,
because we didn't literally know anybody else in the show. So yes, he had equal chance to become Hokage as everybody else.
He was the first nigga to say he was gonna become Hokage,
and he was dumb for it. But this is where I'll tell you where Kiba life ended. He just didn't know it yet.
Life ended. Oh
this is where Kiba's life ended. The first series, part 1, no Shippuden, fighting Naruto in the Chunin exams, and losing to Naruto because he farted in his face. Negative 1,000 aura. Losing because you got farted on. Actively, he lost because he got farted on and his sensitive nose couldn't take it.
Because he's a dog. And harsh smells. Now all Naruto eat is eggs and ramen every day.
Yes.
That's rancid. No,
cooked.
Kiba's a bum.
Kiba's a bum. Sakura's like top 15. And Tenten might be like top 3.
I don't know. Let's rewind that. Kiba's a bum. Sakura's top 5. Tenten is top 15.
No, top 3. Top 3, Konoha 12.
She's top 8, Konoha 12.
Whatever you say.
Nah.
All right, everybody. This has been another RMP video. We really hope you liked this video. And if you did, feel free to give a comment, like it, share it, and follow us on all platforms.
And let us know what you think of what we were saying. Yeah,
who's the most useless
person
in Naruto?
Character in Naruto.
In the main class. Because if we talk about outside of that, there was a lot of boys in the war.
A lot of stuff. Yeah, then we get to a lot of stuff. We might do that. If you guys want us to do a whole verse thing, we can. We can rank them.
It was Genma. And that's fine. He died early.
And what else, Rick?
We love you guys.
Peace out.
Peace.